Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem called reverse word in string. It's the third edition. Given a string S, reverse the order of the characters in each word within a sentence while still preserving white spaces and initial word order. So we have this input. We have this value called S, and this is has this string, and we just wanna reverse each word by itself. So let's go to mirror because we wanna talk about this problem. And let's just put this here. Let's take our pen and let's just start to think about how we can solve this problem. So solving this problem, maybe we could do multiple things. First of all, we can just do brute force. So first we just start looping in each character, and after that loop against all the other characters until we reach 0. So until we reach a space, so we stop, and after that we so we swap and do this for each time, and I guess the time complexity maybe b of n squared or something like that. If you want to make it O of n, we could use a two-pointer approach. So basically what we could do that we could just loop once, and until we find a 0, or like until we find a space, we put a pointer in the beginning and just start to go to the when we find the space, or maybe when we find the last element, and after that we just flop this one and do this for each one. And this one time complexity of this way, it will be O of n. It will be way more easier, or be way more faster. So let's see. So first of all, I want to create my pointer, which will be let's p, and it will equals -1 in the beginning. Okay, and I wanna split the array. So I'll say let's r equals s dot split. So right now we will put this string into an array, and I'll create n, which let's call it len, which will be s dot length, and because we'll use it a lot. And I will start to make a for loop. I will say let I equals 0, I less than or equals len, I plus plus, and yeah, and I will say if I equals len, if we are in the last element, or the element, the index of the element of the index of I is equals a space. That means we have a word that we are passing to. So I would say if r of I equals so if this is right, that means we have a word. So what I will do, we will swap this word by itself. So how we can do that? First of all, I want to first of all I want to have okay, so first of all I will have high and low, maybe like a start. Let start, which will be equals the pointer plus 1, and I will have end, let end, which will be equals I minus 1. Because if we just take this as example, if we reach a space that we want to know where is the word start and where is the word end, so the pointer is represent -1. So the pointer will be 0, and the start will be 0 because the start will be pointer plus 1. And because of the I is in 0, we don't wanna swap the space, so we just wanna swap this word. So what we're going to do is that first we take 1 from I, so we'll be in the index of S. So we have our start and we have our end. So I will say while start is less than end, I will say I will start swapping. Let temp equals sorry, r of start and also I will say I swap the start with the end all the time, so I will say array of start will equal array of end, and array of end will equal temp, and a start plus plus end minus minus, and in the end we want to update the pointer to be equals to the I, the index of the last thing that we found, which will be the space, because we want to start a new word. So let so p will equals I, and after that we will have an array of our object. So it will be, we return the array dot join, we join the array again, and that's it. Let's just submit and make sure that it's working first. Okay, so it's working. Let's just talk about how did this work, because maybe it will be quite confusing for some of you. So let's start at at this one. Okay, so when we do array.split, let's just take this first character. Okay, I'll do the example with only the first word, because it will be too much to do with all of these words. So I will say L and E and T and let's say S. Okay, and we have a space. Okay, so we have these 4. Let's just ignore this one. Okay, let's have these 4. So we are we want to just define if we have a word or not. So if you want to have a word, we should have 2 things. One of them should be space, because the space, it just make the difference between another word and another word is a space. So if you find a space, that means we were looping through a word, or we are in the end of the string, basically. So, and the length, let's say the length of this one, 1 2 3 4 5, let's say it's 5. So we make a loop, and after making a loop, which is that if I equals length, and this is not the case, or array of I equals space, that's also equals the case, because we start in the L. So we continue increase I until we reach a space. So what we'll do when we reach a space, first of all, we have our start and we have our end. So the start and end, the start will be equals p plus 1 and b equals minus 1. So the start will be here and the end will be I minus 1, and I was here, so end will be here. So we start to make a swap, and actually the swap, we save the temporary the value of start as in the value called temp. We update the value of start with the value of end, and we update the value of end of the actual temp, and we just increase the start and take 1 from temp, and we loop until our start is equal or bigger than end. And after that, we update the p with the new I, because we want to search for a new word. So by this way, this is how this function work. And I hope my description was quite good. I hope my description was quite easy to be understood. And if you like my content, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in a future problem. And yeah.